Hello guys, Brandon here with Slingmods.com, and today we have the padded passenger armrest for the Can-Am Spyder RT. If you're like us, then you like riding your Spyder for hours at a time, and comfort is obviously a huge factor for you and your passenger. So we partnered up with Showchrome to bring you guys these padded passenger armrests for the Can-Am Spyder RT. These armrests are 100% bolt-on and pivot out of the way to make it easier for your passenger to get on and off the bike. Now let's start by attaching the right side arm assembly to the right side base plate using 4 out of the 8 smaller bolts. And tighten them down with a 3mm Allen wrench.
Then repeat for the left side assembly. Now peel off the PVC backing from the black rubber pads and attach them to the bottom of your base plates so that the notches fit around all 4 screws you just installed without hanging over the edge. Then lift your seat and use a screwdriver to pull this clip out just enough to detach your shock. Then you'll want to take a rag and stuff it down into the black hole behind your seat. Gravity seems to be a bit stronger back here, so this will help prevent the hardware from falling into the abyss and getting lost forever. Now using a 10mm socket, remove these 2 bolts and make sure you keep pressure on the square nuts so that they don't fall into the black hole. Then you can disconnect the plug from under the seat and then slowly and carefully lift the seat up and out, but be careful not to drop these 2 spacers. Now remove these 2 flange bolts, these 2 button head screws, and then using a 10mm wrench and 10mm socket, remove this long center bolt. Next, determine the left and right side and place them on the bike. Line up the holes, and then slide that big 10mm bolt back in, but don't tighten it down just yet. Then start, but don't tighten the M8 screws and washers. Followed by the M6 screws on both base plates. After those are all in, you can go back through and tighten everything down. Finally, you can take the armrest pads and attach them to the armrest assemblies using the remaining Phillips head screws and washers. This was a bit of an awkward angle, so you may want to do this step before they're already mounted onto the bike. Now you can put back your spacers, followed by the 2 bolts with square nuts. Reattach your shock, and plug in your connector under the seat. To adjust the resistance of the pivot on the armrest, loosen the 2 set screws on each side of the chrome base with a 2mm Allen, then use a 6mm Allen to tighten or loosen the bolt on top of the chrome mount. When desired resistance is met, tighten down the set screws before removing the arm.
As you can see, once installed, these RT passenger armrests really look like they came from the factory this way, and they do increase passenger comfort on even the shortest of rides. They also pivot in and out to make it easier for your passenger to get on and off the bike. Now, keeping your passenger comfortable is on your priority list. Head on over to slingmods.com today and grab a set for yourself. And don't forget to like and subscribe below to stay up to date with all the latest and greatest mods for the Can-Am Spyder. I'm Brandon signing out. Till next time.